I would have to say, nah, it's over. Rover.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I have my wife Divya here with me, and I have a question to ask her.
Okay.
Would you divorce me if I started eating meat again?
That's a good question. Shuko and I have been together for over 10 years, and we've gone through a transition of eating meat to not phasing it out. We actually literally just stopped. So we've gone through that journey together. So as a person, I know who you are, and I connect with your personality, your values, and all those sorts of things. But it is interesting when you go through this journey and you realize that being vegan and following this lifestyle becomes a huge part of who you are. And I think if someone is not able to understand that, especially your significant other, that would be hugely problematic for me. I would try and encourage you not to go that way. It would be weird because you're a plant-based nutritionist. But I'm just, if that was the case, I would use all the textbooks that you have and go and try and convince you like you're convincing others, or, just basically head you back in the right direction is what I would do. But if that wasn't to work, I would have to say, no, it's over. Rover.
You would drop me.
Just like
Well,
that.
Well, I have to agree with Divya here, because I have been through such a journey into veganism over the last 2.5 years that it's a really big part of who I am. I believe strongly in this message about, looking after the animals, doing what's best for the animals, doing what's best for the planet, and doing what's best for your health. And in all three cases, veganism is the one that comes out on top. That's the solution for all these issues. So veganism is a really big part of who I am. And yes, my business does depend on...
It wouldn't be very, make smart business sense for you to do.
If you want to reverse your diabetes, you have to stop eating meat. But here I am eating a steak. No, I don't think that would quite work.
Hypocrite.
But if you started to eat meat, let's turn this around a little bit.
It is generally the way. The female is the one that either becomes vegetarian or vegan, and it's the guy that kind of may head in that direction, but often doesn't. But yeah, if the tables were turned and I was to start eating meat again, what would you do?
And all you guys out there will know that when there is some kind of discussion, the woman always finds a way to turn it on its head. So I have just turned it on her head because I have the camera in front of me. So if you started to eat meat, I would find it very difficult to stay in this relationship. I think it would be a huge thing for me. And I do think I wouldn't just divorce you straight away. If you came up to me and said, hey, I had a bit of meat, I wouldn't just, throw my toys out of the cot and, tell you to get out of the house straight away. But I would be thinking, is this a long-term solution for you? Are you going to be doing this regularly? Is it just a one-off? And I'd have to get that kind of clarification. But if it does turn out that Divya would want to continue to eat meat for the rest of her life, then I would say that yes, divorce papers would be coming out too.
I think if you were to do that, just a thought, random thought, there are lots of mock meat alternatives that I'd try and push in your direction if you really had a craving for that texture and that flavour. Because seriously, some of it's very convincing. So I would fool you into becoming a vegan again.
Yeah,
Smart.
considering I haven't eaten meat for nearly
I know,
3 years,
I'm just
I've
saying.
probably forgotten what it tastes like.
Well, we have.
And I think we are talking about a hypothetical situation here because I don't think either of us are ever going to do that. But
But many people are faced with this situation.
yeah, and
Um,
what are your thoughts on this situation? Are you currently in a relationship with someone who eats meat? And how do you feel about it? Just let us know in the comments below because I think both of us would find that to be quite a difficult situation based on what our values are. But we know that it is not necessarily that easy to find a vegan partner. So I think the decision is quite unanimous. If either of us decide to start eating meat again, I think that'll be the end of that. But thankfully, I don't think that's going to be happening any time in the near future. And we're both very passionate vegans. We love the cause, and I don't think anything will be changing that. So thank you so much for watching. As I said before, let us know in the comments below if you're dealing with a situation like that where you have a meat-eating partner or you've had that situation in the past. We'd love to hear from you and what your thoughts are. And if you think it's a good idea that if your partner starts to eat meat again, that you would break up or get a divorce, give this video a thumbs up. And if you don't think that's such a good idea, give this video a thumbs down. As always, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And remember, stay high carb healthy.
What's the point I was making?
You were saying it.
I lost it.